mums, this is Nisha at the 9 Month Club, and we're coming to the end of your should ask questions for pregnancy. So the last topic I wanted to cover with you is relaxation and meditation. And a lot of people will say that they find it really hard to meditate and switch off, or they find it really hard to relax so that they're completely de-stressed and completely free from thinking about all the stresses and strains of the days. And this is really common for women now because we have such hectic lives. You know, we've got so many hats that we wear. You might have kids already, you've got a career, you've got a husband to think about, you've got the housework to think about, you've got the shopping, and you've got a million other things going on in your life. And it tends to be that pregnancy is often squashed into our life rather than us making room for pregnancy. And because of all of these things that go on and flood our mind with all the things that we should be doing at that particular time, we find it really hard to switch off completely and get at least 10 minutes complete and total relaxation where you think about nothing but your own relaxation and connection with your baby. But it's really important because for one, there's two kind of sides to this. One is like your pregnancy health and the hormone balance and that aspect. But second is your spiritual connection, both with yourself, so your mind-body spiritual connection, but also your spiritual connection with your baby and your baby's development. So let's talk about these two areas. First of all, if you do not have a daily relaxation plan in place, if you're not taking at least 10 minutes out daily where you completely switch off, your stress hormones are going to be dominant in your body. And stress hormones do a lot of things. They destroy things like your metabolism, they wear out your adrenals. So we've talked about adrenal fatigue before when we talked in the Catherine video. So you'll be suffering with adrenal fatigue, and stress hormones cross the placenta. So if your stress hormones like cortisol are crossing the placenta, your baby is going to learn that stress is a normal emotional response, and he's going to develop his psychosocial development is going to develop in such a way that he learns that irritability, nervousness, anxiety are all normal emotional responses and key parts of life. So once he is born, he's going to find it harder to interact socially with other people. There's going to be learning implications for him, and you know, in the first instance, he's going to be a much more difficult baby to handle. He's going to cry a lot more. He's not going to understand how to self-comfort very easily, and he's going to be much more of a handful for you. So it's really important that you do get 10 minutes at least a day of complete relaxation and meditation. And if you find it really hard, then go to a class, go to a pregnancy yoga class where they guide you through it at the end, or go and listen to a CD that's going to help you relax, or do a hypnotherapy course, because hypnotherapy for childbirth is a really beneficial course during pregnancy, and I can't rate it highly enough. So all of those things will help you if you struggle with switching off and relaxation. Okay, secondly, we're talking about spiritual connection between you and your baby. Your baby is subject to all of the emotional feelings that you have, all of your moods, your highs and lows. It's subject to all of your thoughts, everything that goes on in your body. You two you're one being, you're completely interconnected. Your systems are interdependent on each other. Your baby cannot survive without you. So, there's a lot of people that will kind of be a bit skeptical about this spiritual connection and the effect of talking to your baby. But you and your baby are absolutely one at the moment. He understands all of your thoughts and feelings. And if you can't quite get that on a metaphysical level, think about it this way. Thoughts, feelings and emotions are all determined by chemical reactions and hormones that are secreted by our glands and our brain. So, when we feel happy, when we feel good, it's because we're releasing serotonin from the pituitary gland. When we're feeling stressed, it's because we're releasing cortisol and adrenaline from the adrenals. So all of these things are affected by your hormones. So If you don't quite get the metaphysical connection, there is the scientific reason behind it as well. So if you are constantly on the go, rushing from one thing to another, constantly worried about something that you haven't done or things that you've got to do in the next 2 hours, 3 hours, or by the end of the day and you haven't got time to fit it in, your baby is going to be going through all of those things as well, and that's not good for his development. So if you want your baby to come out and have a normal psychosocial outlook, if you want his personality to be calm, happy, bubbly, if you want him to learn that calmness, happiness and positive thinking are normal parts of an emotional response to everyday life, then you need to be acting upon it now and getting in your 10 minutes minimum a day of meditation or relaxation. And if you want help with that, go to my pregnancy community at www.the9monthclub.ning.com, and there is a whole section on relaxation, and there's a free hypnosis track to help you relax. So yeah, that wraps up our video tutorial. I hope you enjoyed all those videos, and if you've got any questions, please fire them through. If you want more videos, this, like I said, this is a living, growing vault, so if you've got any questions, send them over and I'll record more videos and add to them as we go. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.